What's going on, guys? It's me, Les Wrights. I'm here with a review today, and we're reviewing the remastered version of the 2008 hit Grid. You know the one. This on the screen right now is the old version. But get ready because we're going to be smashing the new one. So let's go.
Can top the WSR. How can you top this season?
On the road to the Grid World Series, we can expect more action, more drama, and it's all happening right here in the
So we've fast forwarded 11 years. And so what's good? What's new about this new Grid? Well, I can tell you, it feels amazing. They sent me the copy about a week ago, I think it was, and I've been playing it solidly. It is absolutely outstanding. I do obviously play most of the time with a Logitech G29 steering wheel on console and on PC. But on this occasion, once I'd got this game come through the post, I just decided to try it on with controller just straight off the bat. And what can I say? On controller, it feels absolutely brilliant. You get a real sense of speed. And it's the first racing game that I've played in quite a while, probably since the first Project Cars, where the game feels very, very kind of competitive. When you're like kind of in traffic, it doesn't really matter what camera you use, but obviously if you use the one inside the cam, inside the like near the steering wheel, then it feels amazing. As you can see, the graphics on this year's version is brilliant. I don't have anything really bad to say about it so far because it's just hit all the right parts for me. The cinematics in the game are truly brilliant. The cars feel great. There isn't anything that I can think of that's like a huge gaping problem. If I was being really picky, then I'd probably say that there is not enough cars and there's not enough tracks in the game. But I think anybody that plays these racing games will tell you that racing fans are always the same. They always want more. They always want more cars, want more tracks. They just want choices. And obviously I will say that this game has around about... It has 80 plus routes to race. But that's racing across Europe, USA and Asia through 4 cities and 8 circuits across 8 countries. So, yeah. The AI in the game is pretty cool as well, seeing as there is racing personalities. So, Grid's AI will battle the player and each other to win. 400 AI drivers, each with variable skill levels and personas, create wheel-to-wheel racing, genuine mistakes, blocking and aggressive overtaking manoeuvres. You can hire a teammate to complement your driving style while developing rivalries or a nemesis to challenge your driving skills further to create your epic motorsport stories. And when I say about the nemesis, you could be racing on a track and you could just hit a couple of people. Maybe it's just accidentally, or if you just ram a couple of guys, and then you'll have a big notification come up on the screen saying that that person is now your nemesis, and things will get a bit ugly. So yeah, that's good as well. There's also this little kind of quirky little thing in there called Racing Stories, where the in-game race choreographer creates dynamic AI events such as wheel-to-wheel racing, battles, spins, flips and mechanical damage. Combine these moments with a plethora of AI personalities and associated hero teams, street and circuit racing, multiple car classes, day and night racing, dry and wet road surfaces to create truly unique and memorable racing stories, both online and offline.
Alright, I'll ask them to defend.
Also, another decent thing this year is Fernando Alonso, the amazing Formula 1 driver, NASCAR driver, you name it, he's done it. He is the the real race consultant that has worked closely with the team, advising on the handling and of the art of wheel-to-wheel racing. Fernando and his esports team, FA Racing Logitech G, including W Series World Champion Jamie Chadwick, also feature in the game as part of the 400 AI players.
And made it to the top of the standings is the Grid World Series. If the WSR is the proving ground, then the Grid World Series is the battleground.
Okay, so also in game, the tracks and locations. You'll be visiting China, Malaysia, Japan, the UK, Spain, America, Cuba, and Australia, with all different types of circuits involved, whether it's circuits or point-to-point street tracks. They're all really entertaining, decent tracks, and like I said, there's so many different routes that you can race on each different track. On this part of the screen right now, you can see the career mode, and there are a lot of things to do on there. Loads of different types of races, styles of races, cars. The amount of cars in the game is somewhat lacking, but they all look really good graphically, and they all sound absolutely amazing. The one thing that I did have to do, and I would probably advise you to, especially you guys out there that are pretty good at your racing games, is that I would straight away turn the difficulty up. Because obviously it's on medium, I believe, when you first get the game, and it's still, I found it ridiculously easy. So I whacked the difficulty up, full damage. Obviously during these clips that you can see at the moment, you can see that I have got the driving line on, but once I did change, I turned the driving line off, and it did make it a lot more challenging. As you can see on the screen at the moment, there is quite a bit of customization in the game. You can put different bits on your profile. There is lots of decals and stuff for your cars. For me personally, there isn't enough tracks, but I know that they're bringing out tracks and they're bringing out cars in the future, and they are going to be free. So they have thought about this, and they are focused on bringing a lot more content out for it. Again, I will say that the actual gameplay is brilliant. I really enjoyed the cars. Each different car, again, as always, handles differently. There is a real sense of competitive racing, speed, and there are some real moments where, as you'll watch this review, you will notice that there's been a few times that I've actually just put the car into a corner. And I mean, one of them specifically was I was racing around a track in, I think it was China, but there was a car about 100 yards in front of me that quite literally flipped 360 degrees up in the air, and I was just sat there watching the car flip, and I didn't realise there was a corner coming up, so I put it straight into the barrier. There are numerous amounts of bits like this.
Good luck out there. position. Yeah, they're gonna defend for us.
So in summary, Grid 2019 is a really entertaining racing game. For those of you that need a break from Formula 1 or need a break from this, that or the other. It's promising. It's going to be a title that Codemasters will be bringing out more content for. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, like I said. So I will be streaming this on Twitch. We'll hopefully be doing some multiplayer, doing some lobbies and stuff like that, and see how it goes. Hopefully the online is as good as the career, and it will keep you going for quite a while. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Maybe come by the stream someday on Twitch. My channel is iLastRights on Twitch, and yeah, I'd give this a solid 8 out of 10. So thanks very much, and I will see you next time. Peace out.